Hello Stratters, Dan here. This is a Patreon Pauper request. If you sign up as a patron of MagicGatheringStrat at patreon.com/MagicGatheringStrat, you get to make a deck request that I should play. And this is way underused, so all you patrons out there, please do so more often. This one is by the Foxman. And it's a Simic Elf list. It's not too dissimilar from the list that is still in the Pauper Gauntlet, so I'm going to use the sideboard plan for that one. Alright, let's do it. And here we go, playing a TS Oath 1, 2, 3. Okay, I am notoriously bad at playing elves. I think this is a keep. We start with the mana elf, and then we go from there, and then we try to find blue. So I think a mana elf is the correct start. However, we could play Queer Ranger and a mana elf on turn 2 and play Nettle Sentinel first. No, I think it is a mana elf. Or is it a Nettle Sentinel? Well, if you want to see me have more angst about elves, you can always check out the Pauper Gauntlet, where I've somehow managed to get elves to round 5. Priest of Titania. So just flood the board with elves. More elves, more elves, more elves. And a clock is needed. Clock is definitely needed. So can he burn me out? Searing Blaze on the Mystic will really hurt. Okay, now I can play Queer Ranger because I miss a land drop. So I'll go Queer Ranger Mystic, I think. Untap you, return the forest. Play the Mystic. Yay, elves! Go get him, elves! Kill him. Uh-oh. It's the Keldor Marauders. Somebody's got a chunk block. And I know just who is good at chunk blocking. It's Sylvan Ranger. He can also get us blue mana, which would get us to Distant Melody next turn. Is that correct? Is it the right play? We can then also play the Nettle Sentinel. Oh, we can even untap. Okay, I'm going for this line to make sure I get the island. Yes. Island. Play the island. Okay, then it doesn't help to return the forest, but it helps to untap that guy. Then I can play Priest. And that seems pretty good. So I can go crazy next turn. This is the hard part with elves, getting the math right. But Sylvan Ranger is going to die because a card is worth... It's not worth 3 life here. Is he down to 1 card in hand? Yeah, he's flooding. Wow. Yeah, the elves can do this. Block. Okay, so now we have a Distant Melody for 3. We can deploy another elf first. So we play Nettle Sentinel. We don't need to do any Queer Ranger shenanigans. And then we can't play Timberwatch here. So now we play Distant Melody. Choosing Elf. Azam. Okay, and we still have 2 mana for another. We can untap this guy, of course. We'll do that. Oh, wait a minute. We tap the forest. Then we return the forest. And tap that guy for... No, we can play elves first. We can play Burslow Rangers. Always yes, always yield. Then we have 5 elves. Then we have to tap it for 6 mana, playing double Timberwatch. I hope that was correct. Ta-da! And I think that's lethal next turn with the Queer Ranger as well. And then only Queer Ranger can attack. Can easily cast Distant Melody next turn for a lot of cards. So I think I got him unless he can kill me now, which is of course not unlikely. Not unlikely at all. I'm scared. What's in my sideboard? I couldn't find a Pulse of Marasa, so I am playing 3 Luminescent Rain instead of 2. Because I just haven't got any Oath of the Gatewatch cards yet. Sorry about that. That's the one difference from the deck that was submitted. So I'm going to bring in the Luminescent Rain. I prefer Essence Warden, I think, because it's an elf, but I'm going to do with Luminescent Rain. And that's my sideboard card, I think. The elf deck in the Gauntlet brings in 2 Magnify and 3 Well-Wishers. Take out Longbows and Distant Melodies. Yeah, they seem slow. Okay, we go to 8. He still has 3 cards, so we could easily die here. Or we could have played the Priest of Titania with Burslow Rangers. Ah, screw up! Sorry about that. I doubt it will matter. So there are so many small things you have to think about with elves. Spark Elemental. What an interesting card. I think I need to block all 3 points of damage. I can also now untap an elf. But I don't really need to. Query Ranger will die. We just need a Timberwatch is alive. So I'm gonna block with Nettle Sentinel and Burslow Rangers. Wait a minute now. Yeah, this is now no longer lethal. Maybe I overdid it. Maybe that was super bad. But now he has a hard time killing me. And I can play this. Play the Priest of Titania. I don't need 6 greens. I don't need to tap. The elf here is a priest. And then we play Distant Melody for 4. Or for 5. Queer Ranger seems good. We can now do 19 damage. No, we don't have someone to attack with. So one of them attacks. God, I should have thought that through. But he just lives another turn, which is enough. I played the forest, right? Yes. Okay, I'm just gonna swing with one Timberwatch and double pump it with the other. I think I could have solved the riddle here, but he just has one more draw. So it doesn't really matter a whole lot. Maybe I should have focused on Well-Wisher. Oh, God, I warned you before. I'm happy I did. Of course I should. No, I couldn't play Well-Wisher because I didn't have the mana. And now, of course, I should have returned blue mana. Yeah, but it's lethal now. And I don't think he can stop it. You see what I mean about elves? So tricky. So tricky. Somebody could write me a guide about playing elves. I would love it. Or direct me to a good elf. But I somehow managed to win this. And now I only have the 3 Luminescent Rain. Gain 2 life for each elf. And that's all I need there. I'm gonna take out the 1 longbow I have main deck. And I am gonna take out 2 Distant Melodies. Which seems wrong, as it was the card that won the game for me, but in actuality I am gonna take out the Huntmaster instead. It seems super expensive. And maybe I should have taken out... the Huntmaster, of course, combos pretty well with Luminescent Rain. I did not get a sideboard plan for this deck. Of course, I don't ask for sideboard plans. I do ask for them, but I don't expect them from the Patron Pauper video requests. If you're a patron, please make a request if you haven't done so recently. Because these are a lot of fun. And they're a pretty nice break from the Gauntlet. I'm going to mulligan this, of course. Keep. How do you handle the Well-Wisher? I think it is the last elf played. And I definitely want another one, because they just win the game by themselves. So I'm going to develop mana first. But maybe I need to have Well-Wisher in play by turn 2. And I don't think he can avoid Searing Blazing mana elf. Right? Can he? Can I afford to spend another turn not casting? Oh, the mulligan. Okay, as I do have 2 of these guys, I am going to play the Well-Wisher, and I don't have a 1 mana elf. That was sad, because 1 mana could work here. Maybe I should put the Timberwatch out there. Okay, I'm gonna play Well-Wisher and a Birchlore. And then I could play another elf if I had another 1 mana elf. So I'm sure that was not optimal either. And he definitely has to kill this Well-Wisher, which means that more burn that doesn't hit me. So now I have 4 mana for Well-Wisher Sylvan Ranger. He found the mountain, so now I only have 4 cards. I don't think you can do that. You have to target the Well-Wisher. Oh my god, the Well-Wisher lives. That has to be a mistake. So, play another Well-Wisher. And play the Sylvan Ranger. Or the Birchbow Ranger, I mean. Tap. Okay. 2 mana. What did I do there? Oh, the Sylvan Ranger. And then I get a forest. A mountain, what am I talking about? For the Birchbow Rangers. And that Well-Wisher is now going to be pretty nice. I'm not attacking because attacking is for wimps. Now gaining 6 life. And now I'm just gaining. I'm playing the Timberwatch, gaining 14 life next turn. Also putting a gigantic clock on the board. Yeah, not casting Chain Lightning on the first Well-Wisher was a huge mistake here. So I play Timberwatch. I play the Quirion Ranger. Now I'm gonna use Well-Wisher 3 times. Now I can swing with these guys. Well, dang, yeah, that's an appropriate response here, I think. Don't forget to use your Quirion Ranger on the opponent's turn. So I gain some life. Oh, it has to be a forest, sorry. Of course it has to be a forest. And I can't, oh, I could play it. Very nice. So now I can do the same thing on his turn. To gain 14 life. Burn has some resiliency, but not that much. So now I think this game is quite easy. How much damage can I do if I just attack here? But, oh my god. That leaves only the Timberwatch. So maybe I should have sideboarded for electric response. The other deck, the deck from the Pauper Gauntlet, had Spider Silk armor, but it didn't bring it in against burn. Timberwatch will be alone. So very alone. Why do you do that? Because the Quirion Ranger will still die. Should have 5 blasted the Timberwatch, right? What's happening? Oh, I should have tapped. Oh, I screwed up with the Well-Wisher there. Okay, but I have 39. So now I just draw some elves and win. It's not like I'm gonna draw many lands because the deck only has 13. So beat him up. Beat him up with Burslow Rangers. Yeah. Curse. They do more damage than Curse. Maybe I find an elf. No elf. Attack with Burslow Rangers. Pump it. We want more elves. Okay, now it doesn't matter a whole lot if Keldor Marauders hits us, as we are still at 37. Give me an elf, 36 I mean, but it's not an elf, so we have to wait. Sorry for the phone, family tragedy is happening in the background, and I'll call them back, but I won't finish this match. It's a hospital. And it's not an emergency. Wow, now I got all depressed. And I'll just take that. And we can go back to work. Well-wisher, woohoo! Burslow Rangers attacks for 4. Very nice. Bye-bye, Keldor Marauders. There were elves playing with themselves in the Shire, in the Shire. There were elves playing with themselves in the Hobbit's dear old Shire. My eyes are dim, I cannot see, I have not brought my ring with me. I have not brought my ring with me. Well, I think I'm going to win. Yeah, you should have bolted that first well-wisher. But we've talked about this. Distant melody for 2, it's awesome. Inspiration rules this world. Sigh. Here comes Burslow. All right. What can you do? Well, you have to kill all the elves. That's definitely the line now. But then what? Kill all elves all the time, so I'm stuck with dying to curse. And that's what's happening. Mystic. Draw 2 more cards. Too many lands tapped. Elf. More elves. We don't need a priest, we need this guy. And now I can't find the mana to do 5 damage next turn, so he's going to live through next turn as well. Needed one more elf to cast the Priest of Titania as well. Whenever I search for Priest of Titania in the client, I just put in Priest of and then the first 3 letters. And chuckle to myself, I know that's immature. Burn is going down. There is a Rift Bolt on the Nettle Sentinel. So it's really a victory by the last remaining elves. So we have lethal next turn and it will be hard to stop. Find another forest. I'm not sure I've seen an elf deck with this much land. Oh, I have some time. Here comes the elves. Can you stop them? Got to kill them all, elves. And that's the game. He kills himself by chain lightning. That's how a samurai falls. Thank you all for watching, and patrons, do it. Oh, we both got the chain lightning. How awesome. Patrons, put your requests in the mysterious Beleriand Society forums. Thank you all for watching.
Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, it really helps us out. You can find us on Twitter at MagicGatheringStrat, Facebook /MagicGatheringStrat, or on the web, MagicGatheringStrat.com. There you can find articles and free prize-supported leagues. This is all brought to you by our Patreons and CardHoarder.com. If you enjoyed this content, please consider supporting us at Patreon.com /MagicGatheringStrat.